So we know that God's got a plan for us. There is no plan B as a child of God. Earlier today on Strength Ministries, I shared an encouraging word, and that encouraging word was found in Genesis, where it talks about Abraham doing what God told him to do, to go on the journey, to go on the trip to Egypt, or go through Egypt to the land that God promised him. Well, of course, they had to stop in Egypt, and that was there where he said, Sarah, you're my sister. I don't want to get killed. God had a plan regardless, and that would have saved us a whole chapter. And if the king or the Pharaoh of Egypt at that time would have tried to still cause an issue, saying, hey, that's a gorgeous woman, I'm going to take her to be mine, I'm going to kill Abraham, then we would have had another chapter being Abraham was almost killed, but God spared him and sent all the plagues to Egypt and blah, 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 blah. It would have saved us a lot of time. We are aware of that, and as children of God, we have to understand that. But I just found something else very interesting. This ministry, Strength Ministries, is founded on the motto, to always be in God's will, not in His way. So if you got a plan, it's time to get it vetoed out of there, because God's got something better in store. Child of God, you have to understand that. I was also reading in Matthew today, and Joseph was thinking on things after his wife told him that she was pregnant. He's like, I don't know about this. This doesn't seem right. He was going to get rid of her privately, and that's the kind thing to do as a gentleman back then, and then just move on about his business. But instead, while he was thinking about it, God's like, no, I got a plan. This is my plan. So he sent an angel of the Lord down and said, this is what you're going to do. So, of course, Joseph followed through with it. Got married to Mary and waited until she had Jesus and then laid with her as a man is supposed to. Well, anyway, my point is this: as a child of God, when we think we got a plan B, just like Joseph was thinking about plan B, just like Abraham had plan B already ready and mapped out, we need to keep our mouths shut, seek God's face, and ask Him, hey, Lord, what do you want me to do? What's your plan? Because my plan B is there just in case, but I don't want to depend on flesh. I don't want to fear. Just as the angel of the Lord told Joseph, fear not. I got a plan, God says. So don't be in fear of plan A. Trust it fully. Remember to always be in God's will and not in His way. I hope that makes sense to you today, child of God. I love you with all of my heart, and I thank each and every one of you for all you do, sharing your blessings and your prayers for me and my family, how God has blessed us with a financial blessing through someone here on TikTok. I don't know them, but they know who they are, and I'm very grateful for you and for being a blessing to my family this year, financially speaking. And I'm not saying that to get more people to give. I'm just saying that as in a blessing to who you are. I pray in Jesus' mighty name that you are blessed tremendously more than you can ever fathom. That's what I'm praying for. And again, you know who you are. I thank you for all you do. And I thank you for your blessing, your financial donation, your giving to my family this year. It will absolutely be used to glorify God and to better our lives through these next couple of months. I thank you for that. But anyways, with that being said, child of God, remember to always be in God's will, not in His way. And listen, God's got a plan for you. Don't try to make plan B, because plan B never works, and it just prolongs plan A. Just as we found in Genesis, when Abraham decided he was going to tell Pharaoh that this was my sister. Would have saved us a whole chapter in Genesis if he just kept his mouth shut and said, nah, that's mine. God's got a plan for me and mine. Anyways, I love you guys. God bless you. And again, remember to always be in God's will, not in His way. I can't say that enough today. Let God's plan work in your life. I know the plans I have for you, saith the Lord. Plans for you to prosper, to live a good life. I love you guys. God bless. If you need prayer, post in the comment section below. I got you. We'll talk soon.